Hey, what's up, guys? If you are a course creator or business owner, you probably have heard this phrase a bunch of times that the money is in the list. But how do you do that? How do you grow your list quickly and efficiently while attracting the right followers, the right subscribers who are going to buy your products, courses, and offers that you have in your business? In today's video, I am showing you step by step how you can grow your email list from scratch to your first 1,000 subscribers. For the best course creation and marketing advice for your digital course business, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification button to be notified when a new video goes live every single Friday. I've grown my own email list to over 10,000 email subscribers, and I help digital entrepreneurs and course creators like you get the most out of their course businesses over on my blog, CourseBoss.co. So why do you need an email list in the first place when you could just grow an audience on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever it is? You actually are taking a big risk by not growing an email list and by relying on these platforms. As great as things like Instagram are, you don't own your audience on social media. And by putting all of your eggs in one basket, you are putting yourself at risk to lose your business at any point in time. Now, if Instagram or Facebook shut down tomorrow, or your account got banned, or something else happened, we all know the algorithm changes every other day. And when that happens, you could lose your reach, you could lose your ability to speak to your audience, to get your offers out in front of them. And when that happens, you're left out of luck. If you want to take your business seriously, you absolutely must start growing an email list if you want to be able to reach your email list whenever you need to. That list is something that nobody can take away from you, and it is the biggest safety net. So what is the best way to get people off of social media and onto your email list? Well, I'm sorry to say again that having a sign up for my newsletter form on your website isn't enough these days. Now you need to give people a reason to sign up for your email list. And we do that through a lead magnet, freebie, or an opt-in offer. Whatever you want to call them, they're all the same. Now, these can be things like a webinar, a PDF guide or cheat sheet, a free ebook, a discount on your physical product. The choices are endless. Now, the big key thing here with your freebie or your lead magnet is that it must address a major pain point or problem that your audience is having. It has to be something that entices them to sign up for your offer right now and not put it off until later. So the whole premise behind your freebie is that it delivers a quick win in exchange for a subscriber giving you their email list. Now, this should address something that a large segment of your audience is hungry to solve. They are desperate to solve this problem because the more desperate they are to solve it, the more likely they are to give you their email in order to get it. Whatever you do, don't make your freebie something that is general. It should apply specifically to whoever is in your ideal target audience. You don't want to attract a bunch of people. Say if you're doing an iPad or an iPhone giveaway, these attract just about anybody, and it's not going to let you get laser specific on who you are targeting, on attracting your ideal customers and clients to your email list. For example, I have a course that teaches people how to grow their Instagram audiences to 10K and to monetize with their business. So my freebie is a free 5-day email course that teaches them how they can get started on Instagram and start growing their following to their first 1,000 followers. Now, this is a perfect freebie because the people who are interested in starting their Instagram and getting their following up to 1,000 are likely to want to take that a step further and grow it for their business to a much larger audience. So this is a perfect alignment of freebie and offer. After they finish my freebie, the next logical step is for them to take my paid course, which helps them further achieve their goals. Tell me in the comments, what is the niche of your business and what kind of freebie are you offering that solves that pain point for your audience and encourages them to go on to your paid offer? Tell me in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. Once you have your freebie, you're going to need to get set up with an ESP or an email service provider so that you can deliver it and so you can start collecting people's emails on your list. Now, one of the best options for beginners is MailChimp, and that is because you can get started for absolutely free and you can stay on the free plan until you get to 2,000 subscribers. So if you're not ready to start paying for the service yet, this is a great way to dive in with growing your email list. Now, what I personally use and I also highly recommend is a service called ConvertKit. Now, ConvertKit Starts out with a paid plan, but you get everything you need. It is a very simplified platform for creating all the parts of your email funnel. So you can set things up so your freebies get delivered automatically when somebody signs up. You can create opt-in forms, landing pages, and all of those little assets that are needed to get people to sign up, give you their email, and get the freebie. You can get started on ConvertKit with a free 14-day trial, and I will link to that below. Once you've chosen your email service provider and you've gotten all set up, you need to create your first form to collect email addresses. Now, I highly recommend you set up a landing page to put your form and some more copy that encourages people to sign up for your freebie and explains what it is. Now, you'll be directing your social traffic from Instagram, from Facebook, from YouTube, and whatever else you have, directing people from those platforms to your landing page where they can get your freebie. Now, you can create landing pages directly on whatever platform you have your website or blog. So whether that is WordPress or Squarespace, you can do it with those. But you can also take a step out of there and make them directly inside ConvertKit. ConvertKit has a great landing page builder where you can set them up right there without even having a blog. So if you don't have one, you can get started anyways. Now, if those options aren't doing it for you, you can also sign up for Leadpages, which is a separate landing page building software. I've used this myself, and it makes it so simple and so easy to set up really great looking landing pages that convert well. So you can get your offer, your lead magnet, or your freebie up and running within minutes. Which brings me to promoting your freebie to grow your email list. Now, there are a ton of ways to do this, so I recommend that you stick to your strengths. So if you have a really big social following, you're gonna focus on that. If you have a lot of blog readers and you create a lot of content for that, you'll focus on that. But that being said, here are my top 5 favorite and most powerful ways for growing your email list with your freebie or lead magnet. Now, number 1 is to put your forms, your sign-up forms for your lead magnets right inside your blog posts. Now, you can sprinkle these throughout. I usually put one in the middle and one at the bottom. So that way, people that are going through and actually reading your content are the ones seeing your freebie offer, and these are going to be high quality subscribers. Number 2 is pop-ups and scroll mats. Now, I know I might get a little bit of flack for this because everybody is in agreement that pop-ups are annoying, but they are so prevalent on the web because they work. Okay, so when you put these, a welcome mat is something that scrolls down at the beginning when somebody lands on your website or a blog post, and it has a form and an offer for your freebie. Pop-ups, self-explanatory, but these work. And when I added a scroll mat to my blog, I quadrupled my email signups overnight. It's amazing. This strategy has a great ROI if you have a good amount of blog traffic for your business. Number 3 is Instagram. There are 2 ways that you can use Instagram to grow your email list. First is to utilize your bio and your bio link. So you're going to mention your freebie and why they should get it in your bio and link to it. And you want to promote this frequently in your stories, in your feed, and direct your followers over to your bio link so they can get your freebie. Second is to use influencers and shoutouts. Now, this is a paid strategy, but it works like crazy. When I first started my business, I had no blog, no traffic, no following, nothing. So I took to Instagram and influencer shoutouts. So I found a few influencers who were in my niche who targeted a very similar audience to me, and I got them to promote my freebie to their audience. Now, I was able to grow my email list by 200 or 300 new subscribers within the first week or 2. And this really jump-started my business and jump-started my email list, and it's a really powerful thing, especially when you're trying to get going. But when you do this, do make sure that you are very careful vetting the influencers you use. Make sure they are targeting the same audience as you, that their audience is high quality and engaged, because that will give you the biggest bang for your buck. Number 4 is Facebook ads, another paid strategy, but they are super, super powerful. You can run ads directly to your landing page where your freebie sign up is, and you can target very specific audiences with Facebook. You can target based on job, based on location, based on interest, and get the exact people you need to see your freebie offer for a good sign up rate. Number 5 is YouTube, and I am doing this right now. So if you have a YouTube following, you should be linking to your relevant lead magnets in the description below every video. Now, the best way to optimize this is to have a separate lead magnet for each of the different categories, your main categories that you cover on YouTube. That way you always have a relevant offer for the audience that's seeing the different kind of videos that you make. So choose the promotion strategies that best fit your business and your current strengths, and you'll be surprised how quickly you'll actually reach the 1,000 subscriber mark. Now, I know this whole process can be a lot to remember, so I've gone and followed my own advice and created a list building toolkit freebie for you, and you can grab that in the description below. With this toolkit, you'll get my step-by-step formula for creating your lead magnet, for setting up your email list, and promoting it to quickly grow it to your first 1,000 subscribers. Also, if you want to join a community of other digital entrepreneurs and course creators just like you, I'd like to invite you to join my free Facebook community, the Course Boss Club. You can join that again in the link below, and I know you're absolutely going to love it. Inside, I share my most up-to-date trainings and tips on how you can grow your course business and market it and make it a profitable venture. Check out these videos next on how to take your marketing and course business to the next level. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with a friend who could also benefit.